Inside row number 12. From Apollo, PA, the 78 of John Watson. Outside Watson from Valencia, Joy Juther. Inside row 13, the 98 of Carl Keller from Arnold. Outside Keller from Creighton in his Deer Lakes Auto Body, Edie's S Builders, Nesbitt Lanes, the 3S of Paul Schreckengoss. And starting finally, last but not least, from Franklin in his Grand Machine, Little Caesar Pizza, 84 Lumber, the 15K is Matthew Keith. That is your lineup for tonight's Advance Auto Parts UMP Street Stock 20 lap. Your Advance Auto Parts UMP Street Stock 20 lap feature event. Baker high and wide on the outside, Young with the advantage on the inside. Here comes young Mr. Pegger in the between. As he'll hang in third with Thorne on the inside with Fosnot. Off turn number 4, it's Baker, Pegger, Young, Thorne, Fosnot, Kelly, and Carbo. Drew Baker with the advantage out front. It's a drag race down the back straight into 3 and 4. Pegger second, Fosnot third. Here comes Thorne, Young, and Kelly 3 wide for 5th. Pegger now to the inside. Pegger now with the advantage. Pegger pulling the field down the back straightaway. Fosnot to the inside of Baker is ahead to 3 and 4. Pegger getting a little help into 3. He'll hang on. He'll maintain the lead. Baker set third. Drew Baker hit the wall, possibly flat tires. He's way off the pace. High and wide in turn number 2. Kelly's up to third. Here comes Fosnot challenging for the lead. Drew Baker off turn 3, possibly flat tires after coming in contact with the wall here. Down the front straightaway. Mike Pegger is now out front, leading the field once again. Jason Fosnot second, Joe Kelly is third. 4th is Carbo, 5th. Fosnot now taking a peek to the inside of Pegger. Had a lot of luck on the inside of the racetrack a couple of weeks ago. Your leader's going to deal with some lap traffic. That's the 5 of Don McClure. As Fosnot is not letting Pegger get away. Problems up in turn number 1 and 2. That's the 15 of Ed Emmerich. As Pegger will lead him into 3 and 4. Carbo missing the gear some. He fell like a lead balloon to the halfway back of the pack. Carbo was 4th, and he has fallen way back as he's trying to get it all back now as he races down the back straight into 3 and 4. At the stripe, it's Pegger, Fosnot, Kelly, Egley, and Schaefer. Here comes Fosnot to the inside of Pegger. Pegger on the high side. Fosnot slides up the track, see if he can get any bite down below. Pegger with the momentum. He's got to keep the lead down the front straight into 1 and 2. Pegger now switching things up. He'll go to the inside and see where Jason will follow. Jason once again now trying to duck inside Pegger down the back straight. He's got him on the straightaway. He just can't keep up with him through 3 and 4. This time he's got him. Jason Fosnot in the lead. And he's going to carry the momentum off the bottom shelf of turn 2. Little contact, he and Pegger. Pegger goes high and wide and off the track. And he's going to come racing right back. got problems up in turns number 3 and 4. The 380 of Pat Hanley, last week's feature winner, getting crossed up with a 55 of Bob Lipinski. Egley, along with Carbo and Schaefer, your top 3 rows. Egley going high and wide, see if he's got anything at the very top of the racetrack. As Fosnot, that could be the Valvoline move of the day right there. Egley coming through traffic like that, sliding up to 3rd. Jason Fosnot out front. Egley threading the needle off turn number 2. He picked up a couple spaces on Kelly, Schaefer, and Carbo. Here he goes now to the inside of Pegger. Contact. And right in front of the whole field, that's not good. Now we got some radiators going to the shop this weekend, that's for sure. Right out. Donnie Gallagher not liking what he saw. Mike Pegger getting a little bit of a jump. A little bit wrong. That looked much better. The green flag's flying. And look at that Schaefer. Brian Schaefer on the outside of Pegger. He's got a jump going. As they come off 2, Fosnot, oh, problems. Wayne Carbo just right in the middle of a mess. Jim Fosnot gets crossed up all by himself. Carbo nowhere to go. He just got run over. Jim's still coming around. And he's going to take the slight advantage at the stripe. On the outside, Pegger's going to work the inside. Pegger now with a slight advantage. Here comes Fosnot battling back. And he's going to win the drag race down the back straight. Kelly, Schaefer, Kelly into Pegger just a little bit. As they come off 4, Fosnot with the advantage. Pegger second, Kelly, then Schaefer. Mentioned earlier, Brian Schaefer having a whale of a run in his heat. And now he's up with the big boys up front in his 20-lap feature event. This time around, Donnie Gallagher. Whoa!
Stan Riggle, the 17R, just shot straight off that 3rd turn. He was in that incident with Wayne Carbo and Jim Fosnot, and I just wonder if something may not have broken the right front of that car.
He wasn't slowing.
Because, man, he just went.
They tell me he's out of the car. UMP Street Stock 20-lap feature event. Fosnot on a hammer. The green flag is a-waving. Fosnot with the advantage off 2. Pegger on the inside. Here comes Kelly and Schaefer in tow. The battle right now for second as Kelly tries to pull alongside of Pegger with 5 laps to go. Pegger now with a slight advantage heading off turn 2. But Fosnot just pulls away as they get off 2 and head down the back straight. Now Kelly will pull even with Pegger in 3 and 4. Pegger held him off a little better this time. He's going to duck back to the inside of the racetrack. But again, Fosnot problems up in turn number 2. They're going to keep going. That's going to save a caution with 3 laps to go. Jason Fosnot. Look at the battle for second. Kelly on the inside of Pegger. Pegger pulls away from Kelly down the back straight into the 3 and 4. This time around, your leader's going to be shown the 2 flags. 2 flags for Jason Fosnot. He's got 18 in the books. He's got 2 to go. Pegger now pulling away a little bit from Kelly. Kelly able to get away from Schaefer. Here's Beach. Beach and Lipinski have been battling for the number 5 spot, excuse me. A white flag is in the air. It's Jason Fosnot. He's going to try it again. As Pegger chases him off turn number 2. This is where Fosnot's going to pull away. Here comes Kelly, last charge for second. As they head to 3 and 4, the checkered flag's in the air. Fosnot off turn 4. Fosnot picks up the checkers. Kelly second, Pegger third. Schaefer fourth, 5th is Beach, 6th Lipinski, 7th Streckengoss, 8th Fosnot, 9th the 380 of Pat Hanley.
Very happy Jason Fosnot getting the feature win in the Advanced Auto Parts UMP Street Stocks.
Nick Chevrolet, Big Country Campground, 3 Rivers Trucking. You want to know now, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Fosnot. Here we go. I'll tell you what, it was a whale of a race, buddy. You're back. You're back. It was great to see you make it back here so quickly, man. Good, nice job tonight. Nice job.
I'm going to win about 4 more, Ed. That's how fired up I am. We had a discrepancy with the rules. I won't get into it. We thought we had a win. We didn't. No big deal. We're back here. This is legal, just for anybody that wanted to know. That's about all I have to say.
Good. Well, who do you need to thank then?
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank Dave from 3 Rivers Trucking. He bought me a tire tonight to put on the car after that heat race. Nick Chevrolet, PT Truck and Auto, Allison Park Automotive, Lubatech, Biotest Medical, Big Country Campgrounds, the Obark family, and my whole family here. Jerry, my dad, my wife, Crystal, Natalie, Sam, Mike Ingram, Chris Schneider, Chase, Patrick, I don't know, there's a bunch of them.
It was a good race. You and Pegger side by side mostly through turn number 2, but once you got off turn 2, you seem to be able to pull away from him.
I love racing with Mike. It's always great when he comes back. I have a good time, and sometimes I think he fuels me running better. So if he wants to come back every week, I'd be glad to see him.
Good. You did a great job. It was nice watching you win again. We'll see a lot more. 4 more, you say. I'm going to hold you to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Fosnot, the Creighton Bag Man, in your sheets, victory lane tonight. Again, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself, enjoyed the wonderful fireworks display. #1 Cochrane night here at the Lernerville Speedway. Be sure to put us on your calendar for next week, and the entire weekend. It's going to be a blast, ladies and gentlemen. Drive home safely. We'll see you then.